Isn't it just? It's time for an upgrade. As you guys know, we pretty much hit the target. Thanks very much to all your generosity and the incredible Mark Bayersky, who I'd never spoken to before. Never spoken to before and rolled in like a superhero. So we've been sourcing equipment. We've now bought the main A camera. We have a B and C camera now, two smaller cameras. We've got the capture card. We've got the converters that we need to use the capture card. We've bought a lens. We've gone very light on the lens because new camera, got to get used to it. We don't want to spend heavy and not know what the results are going to be. And the next thing we're looking at is building the studio PC, which Natalie, bless her, has sourced us loads of very reasonably priced parts, giving us all the links and everything, and doesn't realise the sheer misery she's letting herself in for when this pair of boomers starts trying to build a PC. I've not built one since i5 was still a powerful chip, so... Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing, Fat Belly. The burglars can watch it all they like. It's nothing staying in the studio now. It's all going to be racked up and boxed up and goes away.
Yeah. None of it's going to stay there. In fact, that's part of the new build, isn't it? The portability of it. Just rip it all out. It's been a very stressful few phone calls, though, hasn't it?
It's been brutal because, you know, what's ridiculously hard. I'm bad enough when I'm spending my own money. You know, just when you look, especially when you start looking into cameras, because we couldn't buy the cameras that we had. No chance. We didn't have the budget for that. So you've got to start researching cameras, and that just leads you down blind alleys. And on the internet, everyone thinks they're the expert and what they know is best, and this one's good, that one's shite, it doesn't do this, it doesn't do that. And you start falling down this rabbit hole of, oh, I need that next best thing and that next best thing. But in the end, what I did, I just drew a line under it and said, you know what, I'm going to go for an older model that's got years of proven reliability.
Appropriate. Yeah. Trigger warning.
Absolutely. More than meets our specification for streaming and the other work that we do. By getting rid of 4K altogether, because I don't work in 4K. The workflow is just awful. That opened a load of opportunities up as well. So that's what we did. We went very sensible. And like I say, the lens thing took 2 days. That drove me insane. We're not buying Graham new headphones. No.
I don't need new... Look, I've got my headphones here. She's just done something with the wire. I need a new wire, if anything.
I don't know why I don't use my... I've got those PlayStation wireless headphones. I should use those. But let's have a look here. What we got is, did you check Gumtree for your stolen stuff? Yeah, we've checked everywhere. The police have been to all the usual shops.
I've been on Gumtree like every day, a few times a day, just scrolling and scrolling.
It's even the petty things, like we have to buy new tripod plates.
Yeah. The thing about these though, if they've any half a sense of what they're doing, a lot of them, they stockpile stuff for like a year or so, don't they? You know, they find the houses now and again, don't they? We're just stacked full of crap that they've just been, because they don't want to do anything whilst it's still fresh.
Yeah, but those tripod plates piss me off as well, because, you know, I'm very attached to one of those tripods. It's strange. I formed an emotional attachment to a tripod the minute we bought it. I mean, we bought it about 6 years ago, and it's carbon fibre, the Sackley. If you were at Meat Space, it's the one the big camera behind you was sat on. Very, very fond of that tripod. Not in a sexual way, just maybe a slightly romantic way. And, yeah, so anyway, look, if everything turns up on time, Trigger Warning in the studio will be returning either next Thursday or at the very worst the Thursday after, because seeing as it's all new, we have to spend at least a day or two setting everything up again. Oh, we've also bought new software as well, because we couldn't decide between a hardware or a software route, but going hardware was too expensive in the end and overkill for what we do. So maybe down the line. So next Thursday, at the very worst, the Thursday after, Trigger Warning will be back in the studio, and which means hopefully not long after that the Richie Allen show will start in the studio as well.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. Good lad.